Hi, welcome back to Crankin Out Crafts. My name's JFlo, and this month we are focusing on new wreaths for your door for the new fall season. And this is what we'll be working on today. So to get started, we have a few things I need to show you. For example, the straw wreath. This one I'm using today is a 16-inch. You'll notice too that it has plastic wrap all around it. The plastic wrap, you don't want to take that off. That helps keep all this hay and straw together so it doesn't get everywhere. Next thing is Deco Mesh. We sell several different sizes of Deco Mesh. Today I'm going to be using the 10-inch, and this is a nice fall color. It comes in all kinds of colors, but I really like this one for today. We also have some burlap dyed ribbon. We're going to use the red, and your favorite fall picks. You can also use raffia, and sunflowers are fun too for the fall season. And the final thing is greening pins. These little greening pins here. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to take the Deco Mesh ribbon and cinch it so it all kind of comes together. I'm going to take the excess, just drop it on the floor so it's out of my way. And I will bundle that together like this. Actually, I want to make sure it's on the back side. I'm going to do it where the UPC, where the barcode is. So I'll take my greening pin and push inside the straw wreath, just like that. Flip it over and gather a little less than a handful, and I'm going to pin it on the side. For this wreath, I do all the work on the sides first. Again, I'm going to gather about a handful, about a little less. I might have small hands, so maybe about that length. I'm going to move these to the other side so it's more comfortable. And I'm going to push right in there. I will work all the way around this wreath. Now keep in mind that your wreath will grow when doing this. So if you want a large wreath, 16-inch is actually probably going to turn into like a 24-inch wreath because of the extra ribbon we're putting on the sides here. And continue all around. Deco Mesh is wonderful because it has kind of a mind of its own, and you don't have to scrunch it or really try hard with it. I'm just grabbing and again putting in like that. I want to make sure you guys can see it. Gather. Look, I can even do it upside down. It's that easy. Push in. But it's more comfortable this way, so I'll just continue it. You guys get the idea. Almost done going around. And when I'm pushing my pen in, just so you guys can see, I'm making sure I get kind of overlaps each other, and the pen goes straight on top of that overlapping and just cinches in really nicely. Okay, next we're going to start going up on top of the wreath. So now I'm going to push it and do a little bit on the inside. I want to mention too that these greening pins come in a small package, but the size package that we like, this has 500, I'm sorry, almost 1,600 greening pins in here. We go through them like crazy, so we like this size box. But they do come in a smaller size too. And the smaller size package, I think, is 60, and you only need one package for a wreath this size. Okay, so I'm zigzagging now. So I'm going in and cinching, and then out. So back and forth. Back and forth. And this fills up the wreath really nicely. You can see how fast this is too, really fast. Takes up a lot of surface. I'm gonna grab some more greening pins. But you can see how nice this is filling in and looking. Okay, grab some more greening pins. Okay, so you can see I was there. Now I'm gonna lay it and put it here. One roll of the Deco Mesh, as you will see in a minute. I never quite get it perfectly where it goes all the way to the end, and you'll see that, but that's where I put my bow. So, and you can put your picks in that area too, hides that space. So I'm just gonna raise it up again so you guys can see, make a loop, put it here, and then push. The textures in this wreath are really nice too. We're gonna add some of that burlap in there as well. Just gonna keep going. And again, I am just working my way around. Now you see that little bald spot. So when I move this, I'm gonna kind of fill it in by tucking it away like that and then push in. So you're just filling up the space and working back and forth now. And you can see it's gotten really big. Really, really big. You could do more than one color. That would be fun too. Almost there. This 10-inch works out really nice. It takes up a lot of room. The orange one that I showed in the beginning was a 6-inch Deco Mesh ribbon. That's a really nice size to work with as well. It also comes in 20 or 21 inch, and that one I feel like is maybe a little bit too big for me, at least when I'm working with it. Okay, so remember how I said I haven't got it down where it's perfect, and actually gonna run out before I get to the end. That's okay, because that's where I'm gonna put my bow. A lot of people might, you know, feel like, oh my gosh, I did it wrong. You didn't. There's other ways of fixing that, and that's what we're gonna do today and show you how. So then I have this last little curly loop I can cinch together and put here. All right, now we have the naked space. With this naked space, I always like to have it, I like my wreath to hang this way, so I put the bow and kind of focal point here. You could do it on top, doesn't matter. I am going to put, I've got 2 picks. At this point, I'm gonna stand up because it's just easier. So I have a better view. And I'm gonna place one down. Now, it's important when you put your greening pin in here, and I'll just kind of twist that around so you guys can see it. You don't wanna just go here because it could slide out. So you want to make sure that you angle it so it hooks onto something as well. So I push that in, okay? And then your other one, you can kind of twist. You know, when we get these picks in, they're bundled like this, and a lot of times they're not folded out how they should be. So it's good to spread them. You can spread them out like that too. That's why there's wire on them. This one I'm gonna kind of go under. And look, you want to be able to see those, each wreath, or each leaf. Then I'm going to angle it here and push. Now I'm going to also brace it one more time towards the end just to help keep it down. You guys see that? Here. And then another one here as well. All right. I have also made a bow, and this is that fabulous burlap dyed ribbon. I'm gonna hide that pipe cleaner. Can cut that off later. But I will also put this in with my greening pins. Other great thing about greening pins is you can save a lot of this product by not hot gluing it down. And you'll be able to just pull these greening pins right out, and you could save this bow also. Okay, so there we go with the bow. Okay, and then next, if there's extra space down here, you can take a sunflower or any type of flower you might have, and you just snip like the extra stem, leave a little bit, and guess what? It pokes down in this straw wreath just like that and holds. So that's great. All right, then finally, I've cut these red burlap strips and angled them on the side. I usually try and make them about as big as my hand, and I will cinch them together in the middle. And if you've been watching our videos, this is one of my favorite techniques that I do. And just to add color, I take these and my greening pen, and then if there's any bare places where you can still see the straw wreath, I add this for color. And I'm probably gonna add maybe 10 to 12 of these around. So cinch it in the middle. And I had already pre-cut these strips. And I like some to go this way, some to go that way. Make sure you do some on the side. This one's a little long, it's okay. Put my greening pin down. You can really see this naked kind of area right there. That's where I'm gonna put that in. So as you can see, working my way around. This red is really popping in with that fall color, kind of brown color. And a few more here. Let me grab, here we go. My greening pens. Actually, I didn't use that many today. This 10-inch Deco Mesh really filled the wreath up nicely. Okay, not sure what that is. All right, so here you have it, our fall wreath. And the other example was our orange one that we did earlier too. So have fun making fall wreaths and decorating your door for this season.